You know, they got some that would say, you know, they want to raise hell. Well, I'm raising heaven because I want to elevate the spirit to be the best that the spirit can be in a positive way, not the best that the spirit can be in a hellish way, in a wicked way. And you know, that's how we've been conditioned as people to bring out the beast versus bring out the peace. You know, like, and that's just how this system played its cards. And that's how the system organized its cards. That's how it organized its structures. You know, you can be in so many different environments. You can just notice something is off. You can notice that, you know, this don't sit right. But at the same time, you might not call it out for what it is because you've been taught to sit with the lies. You've been taught to, you know, compromise yourself to keep the peace for the beast. You know, like you know what it is. You grew up in family households, in your household where something might be off or wrong, and then, you know, they might be like, you know, well, you know, don't say nothing. Don't, let it fly, let it slide. It's stuff like that. No telling how bad. No matter how bad it can get, it can go from the smallest minimal bad to the worst bad, and you just sit there and just be like, damn, I don't want to get involved. I don't want to. I don't want to be on. I don't want to put myself in the middle. I don't want to put myself on the line. I don't want. I don't want to draw the attention. I don't want to draw the heat to myself. But that's terrible. That's sad because that creates our soul to be in conflict with our higher soul, our higher spirit. Then we never be able to. Then that takes us away from truly being able to acknowledge the God that's within, acknowledge the energy that should be purified. That takes the pure energy and taints the energy, and then now it becomes spread. It spreads, and that's the condition of the society. It spread all type of corrupted energy, and that's why no matter where you look, you might feel like, dang, it's just life. It is not. No, that's not the essential nature of life. Just that life has been conditioned to be in that type of state. But we have the choice. Remember, we all have free will and the power of choice to choose. And I'm bringing this today to us, to you, to choose consciously, spiritually. My 3 minutes is up.